What's up guys, Nick here back with another video. Everybody here is doing fantastic. Let's see if we can get Alan out. That's what I named my my crested gecko in here. Here's Alan, he's doing all right. Yeah, got him some new stuff for his enclosure, a bunch of plants and everything that he needs. Got in a couple crickets that he's been feeding on. I don't know if you can see him in the background there. Let him jump back. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's doing great with all the new plants and stuff that I got him. Been eating real good. He is just loving his enclosure. Right next to him is this right here, which I will be explaining in another video what this is. Super excited about him. From one reptile keeper to another, we both know that this can get expensive. So I'm making this video to help you all out to save a lot of money, because there is some reptile stuff that is just ridiculous. So here is 4 products that you should never buy and save your money. So number 4 is going to be reptile carpet. So reptile carpet is just not a good substrate to use. Reptile carpet is a breeding ground for bacteria. If your reptile urinates or defecates or whatever, it's just going to get caught in it and stay in it. It's just not good. If your reptile has claws or long nails, it also has the chance of like getting caught in it and then ripping out, and yeah, you don't want that. Another substrate to avoid is calcium sand. So for a lot of reptiles, when you're feeding them crickets and insects and stuff, you're already dusting them with calcium. There's calcium in the sand that can cause them to basically OD on calcium. Also impaction, which is when a bunch of that substrate and sand builds up in their system so they can't pass it or digest through it. It's a nightmare. If you're wanting sand for an enclosure, go to a hardware store like Home Depot, Lowe's. They have play sand, which is reptile safe. It's meant for kids. And they sell like, I think 30 or 40 pounds for like $5. So you're saving a lot of money compared to spending like 30 bucks on like, what, 8 quarts of Reptisand or whatever. This guy's just always so cool. He's always climbing. All right, I'm up here because the lighting in my room sucks. And also I want to check on these guys in here. Got this girl in here doing really good. And before you all freak out, hold on one second. I know this is a very temporary enclosure. Every time we get snakes shipped in, we always want to kind of quarantine them, make sure they don't have mites or anything before we move them into a big setup. They're just staying in here for a week or 2. Same with this guy over here, he's doing real good. All right, so number 3 is gonna be night and day bulbs. You'll see like red light, blue light. It doesn't work, okay? Well, it works, but not the way you think it does. So people get these for if they want to view their enclosures at nighttime or daytime, like a lighting, whatever. And it's supposed to advertise as the reptiles don't see this, it doesn't affect them at night. It still does. So most reptiles can see blue light and red light, so it kind of just defeats the whole purpose. If you want to achieve viewing your reptiles at night, I suggest just getting an LED strip. They're pretty good. They don't radiate heat or nothing, so they won't like set your enclosure on fire. Number 2, decorations. Do not waste your money on reptile branded decorations like vines and stuff. It's pretty much a scam. Over at the Dollar Tree, you can get this same stuff for like $1.25 each. Other places sell fake plants for way cheaper. There's no reason to buy a vine for like 17 bucks at a pet shop. If you saw my gecko enclosure earlier, the new one, I had nothing but plants that I bought from like the Dollar Tree. Total for it was like $7 versus almost 30, 40, 50, 60 that you're spending on just fake plants and decorations. Just a side note, if you do get plastic plants from like the Dollar Tree or something, make sure it's completely plastic and not like cloth, like woven together. Forgot to put that in. The same applies to rocks that you're putting in there. Realistically, you can just go and pick one up from outside. Just make sure you wash it off with hot water. Do all the necessary stuff to sanitize it. And wood. Wood at reptile stores or pet stores is ridiculously expensive. I see some go, like bigger pieces go for like 40, 50, 60 bucks. And like, no, the best thing you can do is go outside and just pick up whatever piece you want. You can just pop it in the oven for like $2.50 for like 2 hours, and that does the job. Or you can just put it in your bathtub with bleach and sanitize it that way. But But yeah, one of the biggest mistakes I made was blowing all of my money on decorations when you can just get it super cheap from somewhere else. And the number one thing that you should never get is heat rocks. Now, you may have seen these at pet stores. Thankfully, the one that I went to today didn't carry them. PetSmart, good job. But they are just horrible. They're horrible for your animal. Basically, it can cook them. It can hurt them. It can set things on fire. Just don't use them. So many reptiles get hurt every year because of them. And it's just ridiculous why they're still on the market. I have been seeing less and less of them though, so that's a good thing. If you want to bypass this, get heat mats, heat tape, whatever. Just do not get those rocks because they're flat out dangerous. But yeah, guys, that's the video. So hopefully I helped you all out a little bit, save some money, you know, and keep your animal alive. Oh, by the way, any specific brands mentioned in this video, I'm not going after them. They just happen to sell the stuff that I don't think you should buy. So yeah, not going after brands specifically. Hey guys, let me know what you want to see next. New video should be coming out soon about the new enclosure and the new animal I have. And as always, I will see you all later.